Let's talk about how you can brand yourself with quotes, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a couple minutes on this video. Stay tuned. What's happening? This is Billy Inellis here, full-time affiliate marketer helping others having four-figure days online. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting the big red button so that you never miss the exclusive content that I'm going to come up with on a weekly and sometimes daily basis. And once you do that, you can also hit that bell icon so that you can get notification as soon as I upload videos and emails, so that you actually be the first to watch what I have to share. Okay, so today I want to show you how to get branding done with quotes. You've probably seen those before, where it's pictures where there's a quote, and then your name or the name of the brand is at the bottom of that quote, and then there's a picture behind it. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do today. So before we get started, real quickly, is that I noticed that a lot of people, what they do on social media is that they find something on either Instagram or Google, and then they just share that on their social media, right, on their page, on their profile, right? So to me, you can get away with that in the beginning, but in the long run, what you want to do is brand yourself and attract people to you over time, so that, say that you put a quote out there that a lot of people like and they start sharing it, then it's gonna come back to you because people are gonna want to know who the person is that shared that quote. And that's why branding is important. And what I did more than ever before is that I actually use pictures of myself on the quote pictures. And if I find a quote that I like online, I either modify a few of those words and I, kind of share it in my own ways, in my own words, so that it's not actually copying exactly a quote that I found online. So I'm going to share the tools that I use for me to be able to do that. And the one that I like to use on my computer is Canva.com. Okay, so we're going to go to Canva and I'm going to show you how that works. And in a couple minutes, you can create a picture quote right away. And that's what's pretty cool about it. So as you can see, I created some designs before, and I had a few pictures taken from a professional photographer, and that's what I use for my quote pictures, right? So if I was to create another one like this one over here, right? So I would just go ahead and copy that, and you can just go ahead and create a free account on Canva.com, and you can start creating these. And what I like to do is that I created this design that's like 800 by 800, which is a perfect square, so that I can go back and create my own, right? So as you can see over here, this is one of them that I did before, but I'm gonna replace it with something else, with another picture that I had on here that I uploaded. So you can easily upload pictures to the platform and put it on your pictures, right? So as you can see, this is a picture of myself. I can move it. I can easily resize it, right? So that it fits the square here. Okay, like this. And then I'm gonna move it a little more to the middle so that I can see myself a little better. And then what I did also is that I put a square on top of the picture, right? And you can arrange, move the elements back, forward, and so forth. And you can change the transparency of the picture. So as you can see, of the element. So I put a square on top of this picture. So it was black before, but I changed the transparency to about 60% right here. And then this way, it just makes the picture a little bit, darker in the background so that the writing can pop out. And this I'm going to move right here. So this is my name here. So I'm going to move that element to the bottom. Let me just grab it like this. Okay. And then it's going to give you indicators to make sure that your elements is in the middle. And that font is Arialle or Arialle for my name that I wrote there. And I like to space out the writing. So what I mean by spacing is this right here. So letter spacing, I have it at 500. So when you put it lower, you'll see that it kind of spaces out the letters, and I like when it's spaced out to about 500 right here. And then I'm just gonna write my quote here, right? So if I move this element to the middle like this, it's going to give me the indicators, so I can move it around a little bit. And the font here that I like to use that make it look nice and clean is League Gothic. Okay, so I'm gonna write here in capital letters, success starts in your let me see, in your mind. Okay, and I'm probably gonna do this a little bit bigger so that you can change. So over here you can change the font size, right? And like this, success starts in your mind. And then there you go. My quote picture is done. All I have to do is download it. I'm gonna click on download on top over here, and it's the second one, so I'm gonna choose the second picture because I had more than one over there. And then I click on download, and then boom, it downloads on my computer and it's ready to go. And what I like about Canva is that they also have the quotes that they give you over here, and you can actually it can actually give you ideas of other quotes that you can use for your quote pictures, right? Good design is good business by Thomas Watson Jr. And what I do also sometimes is if I find a good quote from somebody else, I'm going to use their picture in the background, put their quote, and then put their name because I liked what they said, so that this way, you know, it's my own little design instead of what I found online. It's always good for me to put my own little twist to things, and you know, that's what I like to do, right? And that's pretty much it. So now it's on my computer. If I go to my files real quickly in my downloads, it's right here. And this is the quote picture that I just created, right? That I can now share. And my name is underneath it. It's me in the background. And that helps me with my branding, because if somebody sees that and they're like, wow, success starts in your mind, it's so true. Who's that guy? If they don't know me, they're gonna look around and trying to find out who I am. And this is what's gonna help you with branding. So real quickly before I wrap this up, what I want to say is that if you're on mobile, there's two apps that you can use to do the same thing as Canva. Is Phonto, Phonto, or Font Studio, that I also like when I'm on my mobile cell phone, that I can use to do the same thing, you know, those quote pictures real quickly on your cell phone. And it kind of gives you kind of the same options. You know, you choose the picture that you have on your mobile cell phone, you load it up, and then you start writing on there. And then, you know, you can choose different fonts and things like that. But I always like to keep it nice, simple, and clean with the League Gothic font for the actual quote. And then something like Arial Black or Arialle, or a very simple font for my name. And I like to space out the lettering so that it just displays properly with the quote. So this is exactly how you go about creating quote pictures to help brand yourself, right? To brand yourself with quotes, and how you do it in just a couple minutes with either Canva on your computer or with Font Studio or Phonto on your cell phone. So with that said, hopefully you like what I just shared with you right now. Give me the thumbs up on this video if you appreciated it. If you have other apps that you're using, or maybe you have some questions on how everything or all of that works, make sure that you post them below in the comment section so that I can interact and answer back right underneath this video. And let me know how you like this video. You know, how, you know, just let me know your thoughts about everything that I just shared. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting the big red button, right? So that you never miss the exclusive content that I'm going to come up with on a weekly and sometimes a daily basis, right? And hit that bell icon so that you get notifications as soon as I upload videos on your cell phone or via email, so that you're the first to watch my video. Okay, so I have more tips and tricks of things that you can use for your marketing, because I'm a full-time affiliate marketer and I help others do the same. So you can check out the playlist that I just displayed right here for more tips and tricks that you can implement in your business overall, and hopefully you're gonna find some more value inside of that. All right, so Billy Nellis here signing out. See you on the next video.